Welcome back to another NiS video. Today, we're going to iRacing from Kansas, man. And with this next-gen package, Kansas feels a whole lot like Talladega. So hold your breath as we go 134 laps, filled with massive crashes and amazing racing. I do hope you guys do enjoy the content here today. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. And let's go ahead and jump into the video. Coming off of a top 10 run at Darlington, we qualified in position number 9 at Kansas. Here we go, boys. Pace car is in. And the green flag is waving at Kansas. We have lost one position already, putting it down to position number 10. I knew it was going to be a very tough day, and a day that's very important where you got to control your race car and make sure you do not damage it. Here we come, all the way to the back bumper of that number 24. Now up to position number 9, battling for position number 9, side by side for it, man. We are all pack racing, 2 by 2 by 2. I sent it in pretty deep. It's very hard to control on cold tires, and you definitely don't want to loop it this early into the race, but it does look like the entire field did complete lap number 1 pretty clean there, as we have now caught the number 24 once again. This is for position number 9. He slid up right there in front of me, didn't have the grip. I talked about the cold tires, and you see it there. He bobbled it, gave up that position, put us up to position number 9. Now catching the number 22 car on the outside. We are flying up here on this outside groove, up to position number 8 on lap 6, on to lap number 9. I've got a couple guys here in front of me, running in 8th, going for 7th, trying to get the 2-for-1 deal. We're going to throw it in underneath the number 32, try to pull off the slide job. I seen a hole right here. I was scared to commit, and I didn't commit, but the guy behind me brushed the wall regardless. I did give him room, and now here comes the 22 coming back to reclaim position number 7. So we're fading a little bit. I scraped the wall right there. We are 17 laps into this thing. I don't know what happened to the 35, but there's the first yellow flag of the day. It looks like he is liking in and out of the race. Did end up wrecking. For whatever reason, he's down there doing burnouts until we got the yellow flag. But lap number 17 was the first yellow flag of the day here at Kansas. So I figured, hey, it's time to come in, put 4 new tires on it, and we are back under green flag conditions on lap 23. It was go time, boys. Restarting in position number 10. It seems like we haven't really moved forward yet. We have seen some potential, some promise, but I knew I had to find a little bit more speed if I truly wanted to be a contender here at Kansas. So back to the outside where I feel so comfortable at. Nowhere to really go here unless you want to cut them 3 wide. You're kind of locked and loaded right now as we're running in position number 11. Some guys are making the inside work. Some guys are making the outside work. Back inside the top 10 up to P9 as we got a car into the wall right there. We are going to keep it under green as the number 16 did get the wall. I'm trying to work over the 24, trying to get the 3-for-1 deal as we're back up to position number 8. Charging hard on lap 26 all the way to the back bumper of the Outlack machine in that number 25. We did manage to make it to his outside and put it up to P7. But just look at the top 5 in front of me, man. Bumper to bumper to bumper. Doesn't look like they're moving anywhere, man. The track is basically blocked. You can't go high. There's a car there. You can't go to the middle. There's a car there. You can't go to the bottom. There's a car there. We're to the outside of that number 15. Nearly brushed the wall once again, but that was good enough to put it up to the 6th position. And not only that, here we go. The 2-for-1 deal. We're going to go from 6th to 4th right there and get around 2 cars in turn number 3 and 4 as we're trying to clear that number 2. The battle is not over yet, but we got all the way down to the apron, up to P4, trying to clear him, trying to see if we have anything for the leader. Now, one thing, I'm very worried about burning up my tires on the short run, which is obviously something I do every now and then, but I knew I had to manage my tires a little bit here. Up to P4, lap 33, running the outside. We did get the wall. The handling completely fell away as I'm still learning. Put it down to P5. Not only that, we're going to continue dropping a little bit here as we're going to have another car begin to look to our inside coming off turn number 4, and that's going to put me down to the 6th position on lap 40. Here we go. The entire pack behind me has now caught me, so we are fading on this long run, losing positions, but still solidly running inside the top 10. We have a top 10 car pretty solidly. I know if I can just capture the little bit of speed I need, we would be good here. So here goes another position down the back straightaway. Now we are taking a chance of falling outside the top 10, which is something we obviously don't want, but look out right here as we're going to get the second yellow flag of the day. The Monster Energy car all the way down to the apron. Unbelievable save there. He didn't spin out, he didn't lose it, but entering the track with his next-gen car is no easy task as he tapped the apron, went around. He's going to stop right there, and that will, in fact, be the second yellow flag of the day, dropping on lap 50. Tires, tires, tires. It's time for our second set of 4 new tires, and we are back on our way on lap 55. The green flag has dropped, running in P10. I know I love the outside groove, man. That's where I have felt the quickest at so far today. So trying to find that little bit of extra speed I want here in the long run, and we're going to get better with that as we continue. The outside is open there, the 25 decided to take it, and then he's seen an opportunity to go underneath that number 6 car, opening up the outside for me once again. So I tried to shove it up there, nowhere to really go. Didn't want to force the issue early into this run, but things are heating up. One lap later, we did get to the outside of that number 25. We did get that pass done there for a second, man. But it's a traffic jam. It looks like Daytona. It looks like Talladega. And the pack racing is only going to get worse. So now we have officially made it up to position number 9, battling for position number 8 as we're going to the outside of that number 24. But look out right here, because we are going to get the 3rd yellow flag of the day. The 2 car came up on that white machine, and he went around. We got a spinner on the front straightaway. 3rd yellow flag of the day drops in lap 56. Lap 67, we are back on our way. Back green flag racing from position number 7, man. We're driving the 29 car, trying to fly up to the front, man, trying to be aggressive. We know a long green flag run is coming, and I think we're all pretty prepared for that. Now, I did go down to the bottom groove here as I seen a hole. Went for it. That did put me around the number 28. I got the 6 car in front of me. It didn't seem like he wanted to pull high there, so we took him 3 wide down the back straightaway. Got the 2-for-1 deal and back inside the top 5. So I was hyped about that. I see that we are approaching the halfway marker, and this car is coming alive late. To the outside of the Napa machine is what I'm trying to do. Trying to get around that number 7 car. We didn't make it to his door. This is the battle for position number 4. And it looks like we're going to take it, man. Pay attention to the lap counter because we're running out of time. Now, we are trying to pull high of that number 36 car. He has proved to be a strong contender so far today. Pretty dominant car up front. We're trying to work him over. We did brush the wall right there. If these next-gen cars, you can really beat them up and not do any damage to them. That put me all the way up to the 3rd position. If I can only clear the number 36, I'm up at the outside where I want to be. Running high right now. We cleared him. Now trying to run down the 2 guys in front of me now. This was a major point of the race where I learned what I needed, man. I learned what I needed to be up front, the pace I needed, but look out because the 27 car is going around with a heavy impact to the outside wall. We had a couple more spinners there down the front straightaway, but that's going to drop the yellow on lap number 72. You know the drill. 4 new tires going on the car. You know how important these tires are, and now we're taking them every opportunity we get. Back under green flag positions. We got a couple cars stay out there. We're running in P6 right now. Good opportunity. A driver way up to the front. We just got to be smart with everything going on the racetrack. They thought about taking me 3 wide. Fortunately, they thought better of it, and we love to see another day to the outside of that number 6 car. We're going to hang on to position number 6, and I'm just watching the battle in front of me because I know it's heating up. We got some guys up there with no tires, and you know they're going to be very difficult to get around here. So we got 2 cars side by side for 2nd place as well. I'm just trying to figure out where I can go. I mean, just look at it. I said it looked like a super speedway race here today, and that's only going to heat up. We are now 80 laps into this thing. Deep send under the 22. Deep send under the 4th position. Put it up to P4 as we're 3 wide coming off turn number 2, and we're going to hopefully, potentially clear them both going into turn number 3 and 4. The 22 did fight back. He had a lot of momentum. He's up there on the outside. That's just where I want to be right now, but I'm having to move around. I'm having to maneuver around a lot of these guys and go down to the bottom and really just do what we need to do. But look at this, going for 3rd once again around that number 36 car. And we're going to get a great run coming off turn number 2. As long as we get that draft down the back straightaway, we are moving, boys, up a P3. The highest we have made it up to so far here today, man. Laps are winding down. We're to the back bumper of that number 19. Once again, I feel like I found a little something for the long run. I started controlling my pace a little bit. I did lose a position right here to the Napa machine. The 36 car did go with them here, as I'm just trying to maintain my tires, make sure we have something for the end. The 36 car got around me, put me down to position number 5 on lap 93. But look out, because it's about time for another yellow flag. Now, this yellow flag is one that probably wasn't very necessary, man. It looks like he just wanted to rage quit and park it. That's exactly what he did. Maybe he should have brought it to pit road. Either way, we got a yellow flag. 4 new tires on the car, running P3. Everyone came to pit road there. And here we go, restarting from position number 3. We are now only 30 laps away from the checkered flag. 30 to go with the line. We're battling for position number 2 going in at turn number 1. I knew I had to be aggressive on this run. I knew this was the run. We had to put it all on the line. No more saving the tires, man. The yellow flags are going to fall whenever they do. I've now caught the leader on lap 106, and this is it. We have the momentum to his inside. This is the battle for the win, the battle for the lead from Kansas, and we're going to the point. To the lead goes the 29 car, and we're going to take it from there. Hopefully we can keep it up front, boys. I knew it was going to be tricky. We drove away. We absolutely drove away from the pack. You can see we are gapping them. I'm not really saving anything right now, which could be a danger zone on lap 112, but it's not going to be long till we get that next yellow flag, and they begin stacking them up again. Here we go, boys. The 28 goes around. Heavy impact to the outside wall, and then they continue collecting them in. 22, fast car all day, around into the wall. His day is now over as well. With 2 sets of tires on pit road, we sacrificed the lead and came in and took 4 new tires. Now, we had a lot of cars stay out, restarting me in position number 8, already up 1 position. We are on lap 117 of 134. Laps are winding down, man. All of these guys in front of me do not have tires on it. We know it's go time. We know it's going to be hard to maneuver. We know it's going to be hard to get around these guys. You can't just cut it 3 wide and pass them all. Obviously, we have the speed in the car. Obviously, we have everything we need to get these passes done, but you got to survive. You got to take care of the car. You can't be too aggressive. So we're running in position number 6 right here, going for position number 5. We gained a couple positions. They're wrecking behind us, but no one went around, so we did manage to keep this race under green flag conditions. Now, lap 118 of 134. We know this race is getting more intense. They're 3 wide in front of me right here. Here we go, underneath the 25. Trying to get around the number 2 car as well. Put it inside the top 5 once again, man. Charging up to the front. Try to make these moves. I feel like I am crawling around this racetrack. Trying to get around the number 2 car, trying to get around the number 14 car. They're side by side ahead of me, man. Just being very, very careful while trying to take position number 4 here. We're 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. This race is heating up. We got guys all the way down to the apron behind me. I have nowhere to go. It's a traffic jam. The door will open every now and then it will close. I had absolutely nowhere to go here. 3 wide ahead. I knew this could get wild. Watch the 14 contact. He almost went around. That's a position. Put it up to the 4th position now. Side by side with the number 25, trying to hang on to that one, and also trying to get around this number 24 car if I potentially can. They're 3 wide behind me, 3 by 3 by 3 behind me, and we're up to the 3rd position down the front straightaway. We are now have only 15 laps remaining here from Kansas. We're up to 3rd. I knew it was time to get up here and try to take the lead if we can. I don't want to use up my tires. The 6 cars behind me. I try to go high on the number 34 and pull in behind the 2. We have now moved up to the top, still 3 wide behind me, getting very, very wild. We have cleared the inside, allowing the number 34. He dove it in pretty deep. He's back to my door, and here we go. Up a 3 wide pass through the middle. We're going back to the point, back to the lead at Kansas in lap 121. So I'm feeling hyped. Obviously, this is a great position to be in. We have taken the lead twice, and now it's time to check out. But look at how wild it's looking behind me, man. 3 wide per second right now. It is such a huge pack, such a bunch of race cars. You know the big one is happening. You know there's going to be a huge crash, and there you have it, boys. They're wrecking down the front straightaway, man. A lot of good cars involved. They are stacking them in. Race contenders for this win has been eliminated. So many cars taken out in this one. Much of my competition is now hurt. And now we are taking them to the green flag on lap 126. I'm taking them slow, boys. Fired off. Look at this. The 6 car is going to get turned on the restart. He's around. We are back under yellow on lap 126. Didn't make it very far on that run. Now, only 5 laps remaining. I know it's go time. I fired off. There's some guys behind me with a little bit fresher tires, and I'm very aware of that. So here we go into turn number 1 and 2. I feel like I made a slight mistake here. Maybe I should have ran high. I didn't want to open up the bottom, so I went down to the bottom, tried to gap them the best I could. We know how strong that draft is, and they just rocketed it up through. Coming off turn number 2 to my back bumper. Here we go. Watch the 19 car. He's going to be aggressive and try to shoot us 3 wide. We're 3 wide for the lead. The 19's to my inside, and the 19 is going to door slam me right there. A little bit of contact. You couldn't see it too much, but we definitely made contact there coming off turn number 3 and 4. Now he's trying to run me very high as we're battling for the 2nd position. We now have a new leader up front. The 19 is to my inside. We're drag racing this thing for the second position. I know we're still in this thing. We still have an opportunity. We just got to break away from the 19. I'm hitting my marks. I'm up on the outside, exactly where I want to be. The 19 obviously has been pretty fast here today, and he's probably the best pick to win this thing right now. He's going to clear me, but what that did do for me, it opened up the bottom. I went to the bottom of that number 19. Here we go. Laps are winding down underneath the 19. We're going to almost make contact right there. Back up to the second position. Now, only 3 laps remaining as we're going to clear the 19 for second. Wondering if we're going to get a yellow flag and go overtime. You never know what's going to happen, so I'm fighting for every position possible. This has allowed the 4 sneak into the picture, but look at this. The 19 has shot me up the hill. He gave me a nice little bump draft coming off turn number 2. Now he's to my inside, and we're 3 wide. You're going to see it again right here. The 19 sails it down in there. Door slams me for the second time now. That's the second time we made contact. At this point, I'm getting pretty frustrated with 2 laps to go because I already have been hit by that number 19 3 times on this run. So now we are down to the 3rd position. Should probably be running second, potentially even leading right now. And I'm dealing with this number 19. He's going to try to come underneath me. At this point, I'm just frustrated, and I'm trying to race him as hard as possible to keep him from running down the leaders. So I'm going to hang on to his door, try to side draft him right here, take that position back. He's trying to run me very high. But watch this. The 19 sends it in again, gets into me once again around here. We made contact for probably the 4th or 5th time on this run, coming to the white flag this time by... At this point, man, I figured I'm just going to race it out for 3rd and see what we can do with it. We're side by side going in a 1 again. This has allowed the leader to absolutely check out. We are not going overtime. We got half a lap to go. This has reeled in a lot of guys behind us right here. Felt like we had a great shot at this win. Just unfortunately didn't really work out for us. The 19 did get around me. I tried my best to hang on to position number 4, going into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Fortunately, we got a nice little launch right here coming off turn number 4. A little side draft right there. Got the position back. We drag raced them going in at turn number 1. Smoke in front of me. We're going to officially get position number 4. NiS at Kansas. It was a wild one. I think tempers got pretty hot there come the end of it. The 10 car. Victorious at Kansas. He's going to take home the W. Nice win to that number 10, man. He wasn't up front until it counted. He may have stole this one, but man, the racing got wild come the end of it. We made contact with the 19 a few times. It's easy to get frustrated. End of the day, it's racing. He's going for the win. I'm going for the win. I feel like we done everything correctly to put ourselves in a good spot to try to win that. But I thank all my Tier 2 Patreon members and all my Tier 2 YouTube members for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. If you haven't joined the Discord, click on the link in the description. Join the Discord, man. Definitely always fun in there. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.